and I have to be extra mindful in what I eat because the processed foods do a number on my kidneys and my livers, and I have kidney and liver issues now. So bleh, to that. This little 5'2" nothing that I am sucks. 29. Oh, I love it. All that we did yesterday was the one day 41, and we did great. We got to see things, we got to open things. Din is a fantastic choice here. Yeah, so between and Pat getting the CPAP for him and being able to actually get sleep and not constantly be half out and all that is really big, right? No, I'm not going to forget the outer room, but I'm trying well, I have forgotten the outer room several times once I started adjusting. Um, ugh, that's kind of cool, but I hate doing that right quick. We're going to do this one, and then I'm going to head out of here. Looks like Pack Rat has just gone live too. Core Keeper and Gravitas. So there you go. I actually just had my coffee from this morning. Nice. So we'll go do that. I'm really hoping for the trade post and the Bernie. We did pretty good with that. We're getting that before, but we didn't have the trade post. There's also other things that you can burn in the house, like other candles and stuff. I did go around with what I had. It would be so cool to be able to complete that. We've got 2 sanctum rooms completed. Hey. Hello, trading post. Honestly, I would love to see a fresh blessing. I would love to see just give me a couple of items. But we know there is a Bernie explosion secret here. And I would like to find out what that is. I don't have anything for trade. My microchip is where it belongs. What blessings have I seen? I've seen the cursed blessing. I've seen the general blessing of the general, where you get like 5 gems if you have a red room on every row or whatever rank. Like for 5 ranks, then you get 5 gems. That's the one where I did takes backsies and I got cursed. I've seen the chef blessing, I've seen the gardener blessing, and I've seen the high roller blessing where every time you use your die you get coins. So I've seen quite a few. I have seen quite a few. I do like trying out the blessings. Okay. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just keep going from where we were. It's all good. Let's build up low. I always get excited and I go up high right off the bat. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I do have quite a few bonus rooms too. I think I have 5 or maybe 6. I have 5 or 6 upgrades and upgrade discs that I've put in, and they're all good. All right, so that one is a dead end, but I do have both ends on either side. I'm not as stressed as long as I'm careful not to just dead end. Oh yeah, I already grabbed that. Okay. Oh, I don't want the patio yet because it's... Oh, okay. Dining room early? Okay. Um, we've actually had no dining room until hella late, and we had one full house. I think it was day 40, and I had no. Enjoy your lunch. And I had no dining room. It was like, the heck you say? I think you've gotten... I did. You're right, 9. I knew it. I said 4 or 5. I've gotten 9 because when we read it, it was 9 out of 18. I have gotten half of the upgrade discs. Yes. Spare bedroom ain't bad. Wine cellar is yet another... I would love it, but I don't want to start stacking up all those dead ends. What did we just say? Commissary would be great. Let's see what we got in the commissary. We've got money already. Just checking for bonus shinies in the little corners. Hi. Ooh! Magnifying glass. Don't mind if I do. A sledgehammer. Don't mind if I do. Sleeping mask. Don't mind if I do. Running shoes. Don't mind if I do. This is the second time that I have had enough allowance that when we've come into here, I've been able to just buy the shop out. And this is probably the lowest I've ever bought the shop out, but holy cats. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we have the sleeping mask and the running shoes, which is going to really be helpful for steps. It's a wonderful combination. And I've already got the nursery. So this is just steps galore. I need to have the, I will need to have the, metal detector. I was stuck on magnifying glass. And the workshop. Let's do pantry. Again, I don't want to just dead end us out of the game. It is easier to handle. Yes. Yes. The commissary and the chapel are definitely easier to handle as you have more in allowance. Okay, I got to turn up my mic. It was absolute, or my headphones. It was absolute silence. Thank you. So we have some fantastic step synergy right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I counting? My foundation is on rank 5. So once we hit the foundation rank, I am guaranteed. Oh, you know we gotta do the bedroom. Oh, security. I lied. We're doing security. The bedroom will come up again. A wonderful, wonderful thing with having that lunchbox already in my hand is I'm just going to get my 10 steps right off the bat. Oh, no, it's the kitchen that tells me what's for... Yeah, just making sure I didn't miss nothing. It's the kitchen that tells me what is on the menu today and what bonuses you can get. For now, we don't have a security card, so let's set it to low. Let's set it to unlocked. All right. Oh, this is marvelous. And this gives me both sides. Let's go ahead and fill up this empty side here. This empty room. Bedroom cuts out. Garage ain't bad because it gives me keys. But it's a dead end. This is, because of its rotation, is a dead end. And this is locked unless and until I either get a security key or I get the utility room where I can turn that off. I think I'm going to do the garage, get ourselves some keys. See if there's any other, you know, really cool shinies. And for science, there's a thing I want to do. Are we ready? We ready? Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, so we need the car keys for that period, which I assumed, but I was kind of curious if we could, you know, luck out and smashy smash. So we know there's shinies in that trunk when and if we get the car keys. I've actually gotten the car keys a surprising amount of time versus not. Let's go down to the entrance hall and start building up from there so that I have a chance to get more things and I don't end up hitting a bunch of locked crud. Really trying to look at the floor a lot because it is so easy to miss. Now look at that. That snake is pretty much a one way unless we are going in to get the trunk of that car, and hopefully we can do it from Security. We really don't need to come up here again. We already know we haven't missed anything. So there is a forward and there is a right. Let's go forward and hopefully we can catch, we can connect up. Oh, come on. I know I still have options, but come on. I really don't want to cut off the drawing room rooms if I can. All right, parlor it is. We need the gems, so this is not, like, I'm not complaining with the parlor. It's just, not the greatest of rotationary options. Okay. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statements on the other two boxes are true. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. If those are both true, that makes this true, which means that can't be true. The black box has to be a lie. So this is false. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. These could both be true. They could be true or lost or a lie. But if they're both true, then that makes this one true, and that can't be either. So one of these has to be false. The gems are in the black box. If this one is false, the gems are not in this box being true, then they would be here. Now, if this one is false, then they're there. But then that makes this one true, which can't be because, well, actually this one could be true. I'm going to go with the gems are here. Nope. They were in the blue one. Or potentially in the black one. They're all true. They're all false. Or white is the only one that's true, right? They were in the black box. Yep. So, kind of sucks. No. No. Laboratory. Okay. Laboratory's okay. Oh, I don't have a gem. Laboratory sucks. You suck. I don't have both shops yet. And you suck. You're well, it looks like we're getting 2 items. At least we got a key. I'd rather have had 3 items. All right, down to the entrance hall. Oh, it has been very good. It has been very, very good. Okay. We don't want to cut this off yet. Corridor sucks there. I'm doing the spare bedroom. This has been a very good game. It is satisfying and interesting, and even though... Ooh, bedroom. Oh, I don't have the gems. Doesn't matter. Utility closet wouldn't be bad, but that really puts us down to just security. Let's stick the bedroom in the corner. And in theory, if we build up from here, we'll be going in and out of this bedroom often, so that ain't too bad. It has been really, really good. There's interesting mysteries that are kind of unfolding as we go. I have completed the initial requirement of inheriting the house. This is now my manor. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going up. There's nothing to the left anyway. Ugh, morning room. What a crappy run. We're going to redraw. I don't have the gems. That cuts us up. We're doing the chapel. We're doing the chapel. You could do a picture. You could also like make it a tiny URL or something so that people can click to it. Just explain what it is. Always looking for extras because we... Oh, you're permanently up, little piggy. I thought I'd have to, I thought I would have to Bernie you again. I like that you are permanently up. That's great. Okay. Now, this little piggy guy... Resident Guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the accumulated chapel offerings. It's a one-time go. I would like to save that until we have the bookstore again, and we can only have a chance at the bookstore to come off the library. We've learned that, and so that is importante. East Wing Hall. I like halls. I like halls a lot. I especially like halls when they're permanently unlocked, so give me a foyer. Okay, we can actually use both of you. Sure, let's start going middle. Storeroom kind of sucks. Drawing room with... Let's just keep moving over. Quest bedroom, we still have a chance at going down, but come on. I can't do the drawing room if I wanted to. I saw that going to the chapel. I'm going to get the storeroom for the supplies. Gets us a gem, which lets us work with something. The key is still helpful. I know we have 6. Shut it. I'm not... I will not complain. And we could potentially pop down there. We don't have to have the full house. We've done it several times. No, I do not... A boudoir. I don't want to cut anything off that really pretty much cuts us off. So let's do the boudoir. I want to keep exploring. I need to keep finding new rooms, solving puzzles. Oh yeah. We got a gym in here because I've opened that chest already. We can have items in here. There can also be items on the floor. Okay, I'm not seeing any. Apples! Nom 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 nom. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna eat them. Okay, Wolfan. I hope you are doing well and feeling well. Ooh. Observatory. Love me an observatory. I almost hesitated on the apples in case I got an apple constellation, but you know what? Let's get the observatory. It is so good. Ideally, we'll still be able... Stay as crummy. Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to get the hallway. I'd really like to get a connection. I'd really like to get a connection to security. So I'm going to get the hallway. Even though I love the observatory and I just said how good it is, I do want the connection, looking, all the way through to my security if possible. So this is a big one. No. No. Damn it. Seriously? I mean, the boiler room's the best choice, but that still puts me running around for the security. I guess boiler room is our best bet. Ew. I was really hoping to connect up to the security and not have to run around wildly. Oh, let's go this way first. And just in case, flippy doodle. Let's activate the right before we go. Oh, and I got a flippy doodle back now that it's activated. Power the door! Open! Thank you. Ooh. I do love me a kennel. The billiard room will give me... the billiard room will give me a key. Often a special key. The kennel makes it so every room I dig in unlocks all the doors. I don't have a shovel yet. Oh, that's nice. This would be such a great spot for a dead end. I'm re-rolling. This would be such a good spot. Ew. These are all terrible, terrible, terrible. And I don't want... Ew. Oh, come on. Yes, quest bedroom. Quest room. There we are. Quest room. Here we go. Quest room. It's a dead end spot. Like that. Oh, Security. Okay, now you know how I was saying I was hoping something would connect up to security so I didn't have to go all the way around back asswards? Guess what? We have to go all the way around back ass. Yeah, that. Because we want to set security to high before we go any further. In setting security to high, it's going to give us a higher chance of getting keycard rooms, and we'll be able to just zip, zip, zip all the way through. Also, if I have to, I can get to the foundation now because I have the key card to pull the elevator down, and then we can continue going that way. Because I currently really only have the one north option, but not necessarily for long. So we're going to do two things. I am going to do two things. We're going to come change the activator to north. There. But, wait. My door is that way. Wait, I'm going north, but my door is still north, even though this power is yeah, no, I have to make the power go the other way. You need to power by that door. Yeah. We're going to do that first, and then I'm going to snake my way around to security to jack it up. Yeah, it cost me my rerolls, but it's a better thing in that location. It's better used overall as basically a dead-end hole. So we're going to go to the boudoir, down to the bedroom. Wow. And we are doing an outer room run. Outdoor room. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. And yeah, my plans for the piggy bank are to hold off until the still shooting for a Bernie, to hold off on that until we have the commissary pantries. Okay, until we have a bookstore. I think that will be our absolute best use of the piggy bank, is when we have the bookstore. We can break that sucker. Again, confirming I didn't miss nothing. Keycard system. Hi, baby. Yeah. So now, that is going to stay on high, and we will be able to have a higher chance at all the shinies. The piggy bank with the coin purse and its upgrade too. Ooh, I never thought about that. Oh, the lucky coin purse, where every 3 coins we get another, and you combine that with a big chunk out of the piggy bank. That sounds incredible. Yeah, lots more dinero. All right. And back the way we just came. Now, every single run, I am shooting for the. Yes. I honestly forgot it was Friday until I started streaming, so I don't know. There's some leftovers, I imagine. You just gonna have some frozen stuff for you guys? What? You bought a roast chicken? Okay. Vegetables, yeah. You want to do some of your potato wedges?
Okay.
Or whatever. We can also just throw them in the microwave or throw them in the oven to bake them. We may not even have any potatoes left. I don't know. I was just a thought. Okay. I knew we had some of the pork chop stuff left that we could, and some of those potatoes left that we could add some vegetables to. So that was my thought. So okay. Thank you. Pops to the rescue.
Well, I was gonna get the chicken eggs for tomorrow, so
Okay.
Sharp sauce and I'm putting it up.
Okay. Was that your foot or your hip hurting you? A minute ago.
But
Okay. Might want to rub some stuffies on it. Alright, do you want to steam up some broccoli, or are you going to do something else?
I'll just find some mixed vegetables.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Would you be able to eat these?
The bunk room bonus. That is always my goal. Yes.
Not so much the leaf, but with the name brand. These were on sale, so I got 2 of these.
Where am I? Okay, down to the breakfast nook. So, whenever if I have 2 shops, and only 2 shops, so it is an exactamundo. If I have 2 shops, yeah, we gotta snake all the way around this way again. Okay. Having that security key is really powerful right now. So if we have 2 shops, and exactly 2 shops, and then before I draft, I just like looking at the piggy. Before I draft the bunk room, then I double my money. And it is pretty darn cool, let me tell you. Alright, let's see what we can do up here. Darkroom does connect up. The kitchen, the kitchen, the kitchen. I mean, I wouldn't mind the locksmith either. But right now we have some keys. The locksmith, the awesome thing about the locksmith is being able to get like special keys and the lockpick kit. It would have been one blind draw, but it would have been a blind draw to get into the foundation. Urgh. Club sandwich, chef salad for green rooms, porterhouse steak if you have a showroom. Okay. Okay. So now we're guaranteed to be able to get in there. Nutrients acquired. Garden stew with a cheat of V8. Okay, so that's what you did for your like liquids. And to go with your chicken broth. Okay. Oh, that's true. It would not have been blind because we already know that's a foundation and it's an open door or it's a doorway. Ooh, that's a good point. That would have been better. Okay, so having the showroom and having green rooms are super helpful for that. And now we know we can buy. Now that makes our second shop. That makes our second shop. It's not a big deal to get the... It's not a big deal to get the... I don't have a shovel. It's not a big deal to get the bunk now because I only have 7. Corridor, utility closet. I mean, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go with corridor. I know, don't drop the aquarium. We learned that. We learned that the hard way. Okay. This lets us go straight through. I'm just checking for other keys or coins on the floor. Gymnasium. Oh! And I'm betting that when we walked in the kitchen, bam, I got extra 10 steps. I love the aquarium. There's nothing wrong with the aquarium. However, the aquarium counts as every room. Red room, blue room, purple room, green room, yellow room. And the shops are that kind of golden border, which means it counts as a shop. So if I get that, I won't have exactly 2 and I can't double me monies. I can't double me monies. You know, it would be a shop and a bedroom, right? I'm going to take the gymnasium. Even though it's steps, I have the potential for a lot of step making today. I'm not going to super stress about that. This is, other than the other foundation door, this is it. I probably should have gone to the other foundation door before I came up. That blocks that off. Oh, ooh, library. Library. Do you please? Do you give me? Okay, just a quick check for shinies. Do you give me the bookshop? The bookstore? The only way of getting the bookstore is to get it off, is to draft it off of the library door. Blah blah blah. I can't do that because I don't even have. Wow, we are forced to the lost and found. This is actually the only time I've ever been in here. It's gonna take something from me and give me something. It took my sleeping mask. Okay. Upgrade disc! Sleeping mask is a big hit. It's a big hit. I've never been in here, so I thought, you know what? It's going to take something, but we're going to see what it... Ooh! Lost and found. Oh. Oh, bonus, bonus, bonus. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Okay, that's our secret garden key, which has to be an edge room, so it's got to be along the right side if we can get it. Or off the foundation. Hello, you. This is really good to come to. Are you? You're a different sigil. You are a different sigil. Lost and found. So let's take a look at what this sigil is. Looks like it's okay. We've got the continuous little bumpy hats around the edge. We don't have the center, but the next sanctum key we open, I think we potentially, we don't have enough. We could potentially solve some of these. Okay, so then we have the squiggle lines, and I'm not sure where the squiggle lines. You know what? I'm just gonna mark it from here. We have the squiggle lines, and then the little squiggle line. These should be wavy squiggles, not sharp squiggles. So we have the squiggle lines, and then we have like a little pizza slice. Doink. Oh, it's like an X. With a single pepperoni bit in each. Okay, so it's like a stop sign. Or a railroad sign is what I wanted to say. With the pepperoni pieces. Alright, I have you jotted down. Interesting. See, we've not been in here before. It's good to check out a room. Oh, that was neat. Right. Oh my gosh. And you know, Lily sent me like a kind of a guide to go through with what I'd done before. And even without it, I was like, you know, I need to do this, I need to do that. You kind of had to feel. It was too late. I was too tired and I was feeling too rushed, and I just kept trying to go ahead and get done. All right, picking up my controller again. That was very cool. So we did lose our sleeping mask, which mildly sucks, but we got a key and we have this. All right, so purple is what we're looking to get. That is super close to what we actually need. That is super stinking close to what we actually need. We need to get the purples in the corners. Okay. I didn't think about doing it twice. But now that I did... Hi. 2 more allowance each permanent increase. So that means we're going to have 31 cents in the morning. That could be an easy thing to do. Once you've oversalted, it makes you nervous to oversalt again. All right. So we have 2 partial sigils jotted down, which is pretty cool. We've been to lost and found. Let's make our way back down to the foundation. And we're still not quite... Oh, yeah, I got to read this one. I was so excited. This is the first time this has been checked out. That's me! This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones because I bought it at the bookstore. Oh, well, that's cool. Drafting Strategy. And this is volume 4. Tools of the Trade. Taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it is so very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. So we bought this this is another book that we bought at the bookstore. There are still several more to be. I feel like we bought about half of them. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, which I have, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate the diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass, an introduction to drafting items that affect special floor plan costs. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Stopwatch. A more very short-term alternative to paying gem costs is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem costs that you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash, which we can buy. Emerald Bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Repellent spray. We have not seen the glue spray. But why remove gem costs when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Wow. Ivory dice. The dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. Brass compass. Brass monkey. A useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Silver key. The orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have a lot of doors. Silver Key all but guarantees your draft will result in a room with enough drawers to ensure they lead where you want them to go. Gear Wrench, the first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool, although it only works on mechanical rooms, is a useful tool for customizing your experience. Ornate Compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate Compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Yeah, that looked good. Items that affect drawing and the draft pool. Glue, Grease, and Guts Workshop Contraptions. Oh, crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use a workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators. But for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your journey. Battery pack, a component in 3 contraptions. Shovel, a component in 3 contraptions. Metal detector, a component in 3 contraptions. Broken lever, a component in 2 contraptions. Lockpick is in 1, okay. A component in 1 contraption. Sledgehammer, a component in 1 contraption. The compass is in 2. The coin purse is in 1, that's the rabbit's foot. The magnifying glass is in 1, the Bernie, and a component in a contraption, question mark, rabbit's foot. It's about time for an upgrade. Architectural Digest Guide to Upgrade Desk. Where you saw Grease spray. Well, yeah, I know I could screen save it. So far, the repellent spray is the first thing that we haven't come across. So I wasn't super worried about that. You're reading up too far on the page with the list of explanation. The sides, the thingy bobs while exploring rooms. That's too far, huh? You could screenshot the page with all the tools. Ah. Yeah. This page. There's only there's a couple we haven't come across. We've seen a lot of these in play. There's a couple we haven't come across. I'm not too worried about it though. It's usually pretty clear when you get something. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disk. This floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disk into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room, guided by the enticing designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to draft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enable them to adapt their creations to evolving projects' requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. Storeroom, 10 gold. Ooh. 2 gems, 2 keys. Okay. Courtyard with 5 dig spots. Courtyard is mine, always unlocked. And the first one gives you 2 gems. The Nook, 2 keys. Bacon and eggs in a key. The library will always be. Oh. that is still would have been a beautiful, beautiful one too. Read with the side list with the cruise items that affect special floor plan costs. I did read the sides. Drawing in the draft pool. Tooltips. Tricks for itemized success. Hall pass. Now this we haven't had. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. Oh, you're just saying hall pass as a tip. Okay. You can adjust the settings of the terminal located by security to make security doors more or less common. If you found a key card, it's worth changing these settings to high. And if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. Yep, so we figured that out. And that just spells it out. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can, which we have not come across, is a fundamental tool. But did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. Interesting. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. If you have come across, in my experience, if you use the key on a door that potentially is an outer room, you will get the secret garden there. If you come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Thank you. Okay, so I was like trying any and all candle types that I found, and nothing lit except the specific ones on the altar in the chapel. It's the ruby gem is the key to which one does. Ooh. Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harness their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential that they hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. Nom, 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 nom. Now there's two things. Right. Now there's two things. I will need, not necessarily, I might have another one. I have the ability now, from what I've unlocked prior, I have the ability to access another terminal, a remote terminal, once a day. So at security, I could have accessed the office and distributed money. I thought about that. But what if we came across the office? I actually held off, ideally until we had more rooms for it to be distributed to, but also if we were able to get a conference room where they can all be bundled together would be super nice. So we can access the security, we can access the shelter, we can access the office. Those are all, and the laboratory. Those are all remote things. I probably should have accessed the laboratory from security. I only thought about the office and decided to hold off. Hi, Lukester. So we may want to go ahead and set ourselves up an experiment, which could be helpful. So that is an interesting thing that is still an option for us. Now, there is also, as you can see, our place, our house. We have really just the foundation door and the gem door left to us for exploration. And if we get one more north, then we get more foods. So that's very, very cool. I am really, really enjoying the bookstore things. Oh, I was going to go to the foundation first. I saw a door. I was like, door! I don't have the gems. I'm like, hey, if I get the showroom, that makes my food worth more. I don't want the aquarium, although doubling my money ain't the biggest thing right now. Dark room. But I can't do the aquarium anyway. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice because we don't have gems anyway. So, should have drawn the dark room earlier. You're right. You're right. Now, we also have another option. We don't have to draw blind. We potentially, oh, I just came in the room. We potentially could ignore this and maybe get the utility room, right? We might get the utility closet that would let us negate the dark room. Or not. Or not. Oh, green rooms don't cost anything to drop. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Screw you, gems. Would you be so kind as to give me a shovel? No? Okay, this is a beautiful terrace. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for the gem. Okay. If the door was locked, I would have gone for the key. We don't have any choice right now but to do the darkroom doors. However, I want to go back to security. One, I don't want to forget to use my disc. And two, how sweet would it be to go ahead and like access the laboratory and what if we access the laboratory and we are able to do the man, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. It is late in the day. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just see what we got. I will use it before the end of the night. I should have just stopped and thought through. Alright, we're gonna use one. We're going to use the down door. We're going to use the south door. It's a bunk room. Okay. Hi, buddy. How you doing, Hamtaro? Let's see what we can grab. Oh, a couple gems. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, why didn't you double my money? I have the kitchen and the commissary. Didn't I have 7 gold before? Is it because it was a blind draw? Interesting. It's because it was a blind draw. The trading post is a store. Oh my goodness, that didn't even occur to me. What? It's not because it was a blind draw. The trading post is a store. Aha! Okay, well, the more you know. Good catch, Crispy. I mean, a little late, mister, but good catch. Okay, well, we have no choice but to do the blind draw again. If it cuts us off, it's not the end of the world. We're going to go do our upgrade and move on. Well, you know, it's not an end, so it won't do that. Do we do the 2? Do we do the 2 gems? I feel like this is potentially our last room, so... Oh, and it's the office. Hey, that saves me. Oh, it goes north, and this is not bad, and it saves me from having to go all the way back around to Security. That is not bad. Okay. Okay, I still have 3 gems, or excuse me, I still have 3 keys. Oh, very cool. Yes, insert the desk. The billiard room. We were just reading about you. Yes. The speakeasy. Basic edition. Speak easy. That's great. Break room. You can call it a day in the break room. Oh, if you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you'll begin the day with a staff key card. Oh. I don't know what a staff key card is. Is that just is that a different security card? And pool hall adds the Great Hall, foyer, and secret passage to today's draft pool. Ooh. I do like those. These are really... So this just makes it easier to get to your key and not be frustrated. This gives you potentially a key card, so you don't even have to worry about it the next day. And this will be the first room that if we end in the room, there is a different thing that happens. Oh, you know I love me some halls, but I think starting with a bonus is good. Right? You could make a break room very common too. Yeah, we could. We could make it more common. We actually picked the billiard room a lot anyway, because it... Oh, I mean, we're going to pick this one. Because it's got a special key. So we're going to get the special key, and we're going to start off right off the bat. I mean, I feel like that's huge. We've had a lot of runs where the key card is what stopped us. Starting with the key card is so powerful. Wow. That is fantastic. Now, you know what? Might as well spread that gold. Okay. And I do want to log into the network. There could be a couple of things. Ooh, nice. Little heat, little kick from the pepper. Oh, I'm going to need to get middled up. I'm going to go ahead and just dismiss that alarm right now. There's a couple things I want to do in the office. First of all, I'd like to see, again, I keep checking. Are there new things? There are not. Okay. Next, let's do the remote terminal access. I don't have any of the staff rooms, so I don't want to spread payroll. Security, we already have access to. We don't need a shelter. I'm going to go ahead and do the laboratory. Sometimes there's an instant thing. Meh. Each time you find, we don't have a shovel. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then when you draft a hallway from another hallway, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, lose 10 steps, and gain 20 gold. Add 3 aquariums to the draft pool. Okay. We're just going to cancel for a second. No, I want to pull up the house. You know what? Forget it. We already know that there's like 2 spaces we can go. So we don't want to do the dig. I'm thinking a hallway from a hallway. Any chance we have to add gold. There's not many rooms left to get aquariums, although aquariums do mean lots of doors. Hallway to hallway, add more allowance. That's what I'm leaning on, but we do know that adding aquariums means more doors. But you know what? If we get a chance, we get a chance. This would have been really smarter to do earlier. Because, frankly, now we can look. Yeah, we have 1 access. But you know what? From 1, there can be a lot. So, hey, there's potential. I mean, this could go like north, west, and east. There's potential. We've already spread the coins. I've already grabbed my gem. Do we have a special key? Just a secret garden key, which is not applicable here. What? What? Oh, come on. What? I want this. But what? I'm going to give us more rooms. You said you saw a gold piece under here. Did you see a gold piece under here? There ain't no gold under there, honey. I think that's just the tips of the I think that's just the tips. But it's worth looking at. Okay. Now we know from the right we're going to be able to get the secret garden. Okay? We know from the right we're going to be able to get the secret garden.
Bonnie, is Blisso down there?
No.
Okay.
We know we'll be able to get the secret garden. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just go there. Might as well spread it with everything else that's spread. No. Gotta go this way. Everything here is locked. No. Study closes is off. Well, the kennel keeps us moving through. Okay. Hi, doggo. How are you? Hi, girls. How are you? I can pet you. Okay. Use special key. Does not fit. Duh. This is way too early. Okay. Maid's chamber. Well, there's not a lot of items anyway at this point. Gallery we don't get yet. Observatory, I don't have any gems. Let's do the maid's chamber. Gallery, you think? Well, I mean, we might as well get our eyes on it again. I guess it doesn't hurt. Is it? Oh, it is the same. Oh. Well, the maid leads me north, but yeah, I thought the maid led me north. So it is the same. The gallery doesn't change. Okay, well, that is interesting. I don't see anything on the ground. I'm not... Apparently there's hints elsewhere. You think it went down and got blocked? Okay, I thought it went up, but that's fine. We know over here we'll be able to use the secret garden if it's locked. Hi. How you doing? You know what we don't have? Well, we can pull for both east and west. We can do the west. We can do the west. And this is only up. Because this room actually allows us to pull from both. Now, don't get me wrong. I am hoping to find the break room. Because I really want to start off with that. But I felt like the break room was like, you might as well end it. You know what I mean? And every time we step into the antechamber, we do have the quest. I've got the quest room, right? Like, we tucked that in. Yeah, we got the quest bedroom. Now, first of all, how many green rooms do I have right now? I've got the terrace and the secret garden. That's only 2. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this, do the turny-turny. I'm pretty sure we had to do it 2 turns, but we're going to go ahead and... This is only the second time I've ever done it because I've left it on the other side. I knew it. This is that middle point. Okay, we do. We have to turn it twice. And that's all good. That's all good. Easy enough to do. And we will get the other lever. So this is a west lever. We literally get the west and the east. And there it is. So we have double the chances to potentially get into the antechamber. Why is this called the antechamber when the manor belonged to your uncle? Oh. Crispy, why is this? Actually, Pops and I already talked about it, comma, I forgot that it was even Friday until I went live. He bought a roast chicken and he's going to make up some vegetables and potato or something. There's also leftover potatoes in the fridge. Okay, I've opened both of these. We now have both fruits and coins spread throughout. Not the biggest, the greatest thing, because I'm not going to be able to get to everything. I got the break room because, come on. All 3 of them were beautiful. Some of them, to me, some of the upgrades are like, well, duh, it really has to be this one. All 3 of those were very tempting in different ways. Okay. Right, key card for free is so nice. And that's the first room that I've had that's, hey, the next day. I mean, conservatory is still nice, but this is the I had the passageway option and the break room, and I chose the passageway. I feel like the break room's gonna come up a lot, but it is so hard to turn it down being the second time. Utility closet at this point, I'm not stressed about it. We've already got screwed with the dark room. It could give us some shinies. Always conservatory. Alright, we're gonna go with this. I'm not like scared of the math. Yeah, I don't have any diggies, so that... Yeah, this is where we found out some of the things, like her ladyship's chamber is on the west side, but only when you come down. Very interesting. And where we found out that the bookshop is only from the library. So yeah, it's interesting. I forgot that this was only in the corners, so that is definitely a rarer thing that we would get. We got to read another digest today that I had bought, which was great for a couple of reasons, Lily. First of all, it gave us some good information. Chamber of Mirrors. I wouldn't mind seeing this more. Master bedroom. It's also pretty rare, but I've not gone in, but I have had it pop up I think twice. Now, I haven't done anything with the laundry room. I haven't even stepped into the laundry room. It's come up more. But it's also supposed to be pretty powerful. I kind of feel like this one might be, but I don't know enough about the rooms. What do you guys feel like? The Chamber of Mirrors seems good to come up more often because it's not always the greatest positioning. Chamber of Mirrors is a nice one. They're all nice. It's important to balance a rarity with a gem cost. Master bedroom could get you up to 44 steps. You're more likely to see them when you have gems to spend. Right. All of these are gems. Yes. Mirror is good for standard, but not commonplace. Let's see what we've got. What is the mirrors now? Yeah, the mirrors now is rare. This is the one that I'll be honest, this is the one that I'm leaning towards. She wanted one of her frozen meals. Pack, I'm not hungry, but have you thought about dinner? Because they ain't gonna think about it until it's late. We did. We talked about it. Dad thought about it, believe it or not. Bumping most of these down one rank is probably enough that you'll see them more, but are more likely to have gems to buy them. Well, I don't know that we have to just pick one, right? Wow, we do get all three. I must have screwed up because the last time I had this, it was done. So I'm thinking mirrors to standard, you guys said? Okay. Confirm. Okay. Alright, that's how I go back and forth. Maybe it was a drafting room. Okay. I feel like I screwed it up and I only had the one. So that standard, I honestly don't know. Down one rank. Okay. Okay. So unusual to be loved by anyone. Da-na-na-na-na. I can do that. I can go down one rank. I don't want to make anything. I don't want to make everything super common. You know? But bumping them down is good. Okay? Right, when everything is common, nothing is. So, we're... Those are just done? Huh? Okay, those are just done. Right, a commonplace annoying room we can get. Those were all things I wouldn't mind seeing more of, but I did move the mirrors down to more standard. No, we could not pick up the T. I moused on that when I first got here hoping. Yeah, it's part of the table. Okay, I need to get Midlet up. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. Workshop, straight on through. Workshop, straight on through. I need to get... Now that I'm out of keys... I need to get Midlet. We're definitely going to be able to step... Oh, Lily! We went into the Lost and Found for the first time. There was another partial sigil that I jotted down. We lost our mask because I bought out the commissary. We lost our mask, but we gained the secret garden key and another 2-cent allowance one. Okay. So far, we do not have the... Now, the courtyard would be really good, especially now that we have this. We do not have enough for the Bernie. Oh, and we were able to read about so many things in that digest. We were able to read about the ruby studded, not any, so I can stop just trying to light every single candle I see, but the ruby studded candles. We got to read about the key card, you know. No, I do not have that yet. Sledgehammer is only one, so we know there's no point in that. This and this, we already know doesn't go together. Oh, I had to stop because I started the battery pack. It gets locked on a thing. And we already know that the running shoes don't combine with anything, and neither did the key card. So yes, we found specifics, and that made so much sense. So we do still have options. Both doors are open. We have the kennel. We have the passageway as well. Thank you. I love my quest bedroom. I love my quest bedroom. Okay. So I'm actually thinking we should go back to the passage before we do this, but we also have the opportunity. I haven't eaten at the dining room and I haven't bought anything at the kitchen. We're in a real synergy place with our steps. I want to do as much as I can because we have the trading post. Now that we have the workshop, if we can find the courtyard, if we can find the metal detector, then we can make the Bernie and make it go explode. I have it right now. I have the trading post right now, which is why I'm really trying not to cut off anything. That's why I chose the passageway instead of the break room, because I wanted more options. Now we have fruit, and I'm going to go down. In going down to the kitchen and the dining room, that allows us to potentially find fruit and money. So let's go. Okay, but first I need to go ahead and get Midlet up. Something desperate. So give me a minute. Okay, so you know how there's extra light on right now. So, you know how a lot of times you wake up and you got a little extra congestion, you got to kind of cough and blow your nose, clear your sinuses, clear your head a little bit, your lungs. You've been down. Just kind of often something happens. Sometimes if you've got allergies, it gets worse at night. But a lot of times when you first wake up, Midlet kind of has issues with acid and in addition to allergies. So we have a combination of morning and post nap congestion. So we've stopped and taken a lot of breaths when we went potty and tried to get out a lot of the coughs and just focus on deep breaths. So I say this because I tried to get it all out, but sometimes you will still hear her cough a little bit for a bit. That's what I'm thinking. It's not in the commissary. I've already bought everything out. I'm hoping Courtyard and I do have the terrace that makes them more common. So. All right, well, Fan, you enjoy the rest. But I am really trying, because I've got the trading post today, I'm really trying to stay on that path, right? We do have options. There's lots of options for us still. Now, I do think we should move down. So I'm at least going to go down to the kitchen, and we could also go all the way from there, we can go out the foundation in the entrance hall for the dining room, or we can snake our way down to the dining room. It's really not that far. It's just snake our way down from the dining room. So I do just want to say, I kind of want to do that. But I also how in the world did through the gallery. Okay. I also kind of want to continue the passageway and try to go down. Because it would be great when we go around, and I'm just checking for the fruit. When we go down, if we get the shovel, get a courtyard, it would be amazing if we are able to get the shovel too. So I'm kind of... Ew. Very cool. Oh, dead end though. Hey, 2 gems tomorrow. You said you saw an apple in there? Seriously? Yep, there's an apple right there. I was just kind of glancing as I ran through. There's an apple right there. Okay. I would like to have vault key. Okay. That was my shiny in here. I would like to have my best chances of having the shovels and or the... Let's go down. I know, because I went back and I went forth. I went back, I went forth. No apple left behind. To be fair, I'll probably have to go through it again, but you know what? We had the passageway up. Let's go down. I don't have it. The basement key. Oh, whoops. The basement key does not fit. I have no keys at all. Ooh, I have no keys at all. Let's go up the passageway and see the antechamber area. Exactly. Go up the end chamber or see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's see what we got here. Not locked. Good. Observatory. Fantastic. Ooh. Ooh. I'm doing the observatory. It's. Oh, it does cut off. No matter what, it cuts off. I'm doing the observatory. I mean, ultimately, I'm really hoping to get a dang Corey yard. I'd love to do some Bernie. Hey, we got ourselves a key. I've already eaten some apples. The twins. Chest to the hall. I've got the Southern Cross. And the slice. Okay. Wow. That was quite the draw. Now, I do have... If this room is locked, I'm going back down to the morning room. I'm just going to tell you right now. If the room is locked, I'm going back down to the morning room. Because there's more potential to go. Right? There's potential more to go. I could get a break room in a corner. That's another key. No. Whoa! With trophy room, we've seen a couple. We've never been in, but we've seen a couple of times. The vault, we don't have enough for. Oh, that sucks. I have a vault key. That absolutely sucks. We had a great run. I mean, we could turn that off. We can turn the gym off. The dark room on, because there will be shinies, and the garage on. Not just because I'm here. I did go passageway. What? The dark room could have some shinies now, so that's a chance. Otherwise we're done. I could eat, I can... Oh, should have gone the morning room for the key. Yeah, that was my initial thought, was it's more south, there's more chances. Let's go ahead and check the dark room. I've distributed fruit and coins. I can also see what I can trade for. You are right, Wandable. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's a great thought. And we certainly have steps. Shinies? Now, I found things in here. I found a lockpick key. Okay. The lockpick kit is what I meant. So yeah, we found the lockpick kit again. I don't see any other shinies. So that's also potential. Let's swing back to the morning room while we're right here. I don't see change, and I don't see any food. Let's swing up to the morning room, see if it'll take my lockpick kit. It does not. Okay. We don't have a key. We're kind of at a standstill, except that genius Wandable with the whole what can you trade for? We can potentially trade like the sledgehammer for something. So let's go see what we can trade for. That is very exciting. Straight across to the secret garden. Yeah, okay, straight across to the secret garden. Um, I would very much like... steps aren't a super big deal, but they're becoming a big deal. So I would very much like to hit the kitchen and the dining room. The foundation. Wow. Gallery, kennel, passageway. Wow. That's blocked off from the observatory, so I really didn't have a choice. Okay. To the passageway. I just ran all the way over here. Yeah, to the passageway. Yeah, we could definitely trade the basement key. We have no use for it. Office, darkroom. Gymnasium, corridor, foundation. There we go. We were just... No, I jogged up to see if I could check the lock. It's okay. I jogged up to see if I could check the lock. Hey, a banana. Okay, I don't see any coins. Corridor. And foundation. From the foundation, we can zip over to the kitchen. We can also look in the terrace. Yes. I'm like, wow, there's steps there. That's not the attic. Hey, change and banana. We need the money for the kitchen, so yeah, I'm going to look for the change. Although the dining room will be free. Okay, to the kitchen across the way. What was in the dark room was a lock pick kit. So I did try the morning room with that. I mean, that's the best bang for a buck, even with just a handful of them. That's 20. Nice. Can't pay for it. Doot. 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 Beautiful. I still have the dining room. So, if we were to... Boiler room, security... I never did get the car keys. No. Boiler room, because there's shinies in there, maybe even keys. Boiler room, security, pantry. Boiler room is down. Boiler room. I can't go to security from there. That's a lie. Boiler room. Hallway to the boudoir. All right. And shinies. I didn't check inside there. I didn't check inside the boiler room. That wasn't the smartest. Shinies. Shinies. Coins. Fruit. Rude. Okay. East wing hallway, chapel, a bedroom. At this point, I should have just gone down the foundation. I was thinking that there was a connection to security. Yes, we are definitely going to smack the cases in the high U in the main hall. Now that's 5. So worth it. We are going to smack them in the main hall for sure. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. I mean, we've got more steps and we know what to do with, but we knew that. We were working that step synergy. Okay. So across to the dining rooms, we're going to go through here. Breaky, breaky. Hit the dining room. Free food. Checking for beautiful shinies. I mean, if we end up with the key, or we have to go up to the, nice. Or we have to go up to the workshop again. We can always buy more food. There was a club sandwich for 8. Now, I was really hoping for a key in there, but there isn't. It was, oh, jeez. I should be taking my medicine right now. Yeah, it was 2. I was really hoping for some keys in there, but there weren't, which sucks. Den, nook, dining room. We're going to trade after we do this. We're going to trade up because you know what? I feel like we have a good chance of trading up. Hello. Nom 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 nom. Have dinner. Okay. We're stopping here. We don't have the car key, so there's no point in going back up to the trunk. We are going back to the entrance hall and out. I know. Well, I'd leave the bone too. But leaving a slice of pizza? The heck. Leaving the head? Yeah, I forgive him for that for sure. All right. Let's go see what we can trade. There is strong chance. Right, the bone can go to the pups. Oh, I concur with that. I love that thought. Hi. I'm just curious. Sledgehammer. Oh. Ooh. Silver key. What does the hall pass do? It said the best way to stack with that was stacking halls to halls to halls. I'm going to trade because we now have the hall pass. What? That goes for the prism key. Interesting. Now, we read about this. You will not lose steps while traveling between hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallways do not cost money to draft, or gems to draft. Okay. Okay, it did, I mean, it described as best used with hallway to hallway to hallway. Okay, so now we need to look at more. I don't really think I need that either. More. Vault key equals dice. Lockpick kit equals a metal detector! Trade, baby! We have the metal detector. We have the metal detector. And we can make it, we can explode it. That's what I was wondering, Crispy. We could get a green room if we had the prism key. We're going to explode crap, man. I have to say, it is very tempting. Okay, at this stage, I've got 100 steps. I could always pay for like 10 more. I think we're going to get the dice. Because being able to re-roll right now is very nice. Key card for the silver key. The hall pass for the prism key. I think I'm going... Hey, you agree with that? Yes. It kind of sucks to do the vault key in case we actually get the vault, but I already have the dice, so I'm going to leave it at that. I am incredibly happy with these options. If we use the prism key, which crafts doors of the same color of the room that you're in, it doesn't work in blue, we have a really good chance of getting something, continuing down there and exploring. But either way, we get to splody. Right, and the courtyard's unlocked. I think our best bet is to go to the foundation to go up. I think we should go to the foundation. Go up. Make the workshop happen. Let's do that. Let's just... we are sploding you. I will be back, my friend. We're sploding you. Splody. Start at the foundation. Yeah, exactly. Go up foundation. Exactly. That's my thinking. We're going to go down here. I still have the key card, which is why I kept the key card, by the way. I know there was an option for trading the key card. We're going to start with the key card tomorrow. We're going to start with a couple of... No. We have not found that. That's not true. That's not true. I don't need to come down here. This is not where I want to be. Okay, I kept this. Oh, it just took a minute for it to come down. I'm like, what? It's not doing anything. It wasn't flashing red either. What's happening? Oh gosh, I freaked myself out. It's the first time I've done that, so not freaked myself out, but you know. Okay. We have money. We're gonna go off to the kitchen. We're gonna buy some more steps. I don't think this splody is gonna lead to anything with a lot of steps, but you don't know. Might as well. It's interesting because that splody is probably only going to be accessible when we have the trade. Unless what we do is like turns a thing. Okay, gymnasium. office. Okay, I'm just double checking that all of my areas are open. Hey, slow down, monkey. Impatient hunt, impatient. Me? What? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Foundation corridor. And this ain't costing us steps. Not that way. Yeah. Darkroom office. No. No. I want to go to the workshop. Still to the passageway. Still to the passageway. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. So we can go lefty and get... I want to get it... I want to get it made. I really want the workshop. So Secret Garden, up and around. I want the workshop. Hey! Did I not get to stop and pet you? Oh, you're so cute. It still don't have a daggum shovel. We get the Bernie. We get the Bernie. Burning glass. Also, my piggy is available all the time. Now that you've burned him, he's up all the time. Now that you burn the candles, not burn the piggy. Okay. And back around to the passageway for our morning room. But we have the Bernie. There were no ruby. Not yet. Oh! I didn't pick up the Bernie. I made the Bernie. And then I got all excited to keep moving. I did not pick up the Bernie. Thank you for catching that now and not when I was all the way back there. I made it and I didn't pick it up. I did not pick up the Bernie. Oh, okay. Wow. We got the Bernie, but we didn't grab the Bernie. You've walked off a few times. Okay, I feel mildly better. Hi. You get another pet. You're such a good boy. I want to go to the morning room while we're here. Makes a thing, gets excited to use that thing, walks off without grabbing said thing. Hi, I'm Honey. Nice to meet ya. Special keys. Prism key. It means the end of the run, but I mean, aquarium lets me keep going, so what difference does it make, right? Although what I roll in there could be it could be red, it could be anything. Kind of want to see this solarium just to see the solarium. We are high up though. I have no keys. We are high up. Hold the phone. There we go. The courtyard will be unlocked. I can go down. We're still up. Watch. I'm going to get this shovel. Yep. And you know what? There's diggy diggies all over the dang house. There are literally diggy diggies scattered. Silver key! Cha-ching! Silver key, baby. Now that makes many doors. Okay, so first of all, I mean, there's a diggy diggy. There's several diggy diggies in the secret garden. There's a diggy diggy in the conservatory. There's diggy diggies in the foundation. There's diggy diggies in the kennel. In the terrace. We actually have a lot of diggy diggies. Do not diggy diggy in a room where you want a key to be used. That's true. Like, I would like to use a silver key right now, because that means we have a chance of many doors. We're still coming up, coming down on rank 6. Oh, okay, it's unlocked. Study. Patio keeps it moving. I could redraw. But I'm going to risk a patio. There'll be chances of diggy diggy. There'll be chances of diggy diggy, which will unlock for me. Hi. And I've got a spread. Silver key first. You have a point. You have a good point. And Lily just said, silver key first. Guys, aquarium. Drawing room keeps us going. See new things. Gives me free rerolls. I get so excited to diggy diggy because shinies. It's so good here, right? I can reroll free. I still have a couple rerolls. And we still get to go to the Bernie. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Although I want to do the study. I don't actually recall ever being in the study. I might have. Okay. Break room would be so cool to locked. You jerk. You're locked. I don't see any of the keys that are sometimes sneaky in the ground. Okay. I think study was the room with the queen on the chessboard. Okay, so I did go in the study. And yes, I did go in the study. You're right. Well, we can diggy diggy for keys. So let's do it. We have a lot of diggy spots. Let's go see what we can see. And remember that we have gems. Oh, right? That's what I'm like. Oh, dude, I want to kind of keep going for that. That's what I want to kind of keep looking for. Yeah, chef's kiss. This has still been amazing. Kennel has diggy diggy. Hi, boys. A coin. Okay. Secret Garden has diggy diggy. And gems. Snacks and coins and gems. Yeah, if only there were keys. Snacks and coins and gems everywhere. And diggy diggies. Okay. There is a diggy diggy up here in the conservatory. I don't recall seeing a diggy diggy in the workroom. And worst case scenario, we can't go any further. Do you know what we did? We still go do the Bernie. This has been an incredible run. an incredible run. We've got to see new places. We're going to get to bust open another thing. We've gotten an unlock. Okay. Secret garden. We had to go back to the passageway, basically. It was a slow start. Like, it was like, okay, well, this is not the greatest show on earth. Not that way. There weren't any diggies in any of those rooms. So we want to go down. Down to the patio, the drawing room, and oh, wait. Office, darkroom, gymnasium. We do. We have to go this way so we can get out. Okay. The corridor to the foundation. And there's diggies there. That's right. Just peeking in case there's an apple or something. And we've got diggies here. It does kind of suck. Oh, bah! It's worth trying to open if there's a spot that like the break room that we can start off with that security key. So powerful. Okay, I don't think there were just the two. Okay, don't think I missed anything. The kitchen is bought out. The terrace will have diggy spots, and it's a one-off. Hey, slow down, honey. I see this. I think there's only two. Okay, coins. I gems. Yeah, there's just the one. This one doesn't go down. I see kitchen, boiler, hallway, boudoir. Okay. Kitchen. That away. Whoops. The kitchen, which we've already bought out. They are such an annoyance to get, which is why it's so nice when you don't have to. That's only one. We potentially have 2 rooms. I would like to my thought is let's continue digging on our way out. Actually, I think we've hit all the diggies. We've already stopped at the dining room. Let's go back to the foundation to go outside. Let's absolutely go back to the foundation to go outside. Hey, it's empty. Stop. There's no more. Stop. You're going to make yourself choke. If it's all gone, stop. Okay. It smells good. See? Breathe. Breathe. Let's go do the Bernie. Does shovel give lesser items than the jackhammer? It does. One silver key for the key card. Oh, that's true. All right, let's go. So you're right. Potentially I could make more. I could make more. We have had reason to want the other way around. Smells good. I do have the lockpick kit. I do not have the lockpick kit. I traded that. I saw the vault key. But that's not it. That was just like a die trade, and we already had a die trade. So let's splody in here. Hey, look what I can do. Good, Simon. Good, Simon. I suspect it's just this one room. Oh, wow. Oh, it's your hooch supply. Hey, you're still. It's the still. What? Simon's like, look, I may be reckless, but I ain't dumb. That is the second upgrade disc this time, because I got one in the lost and found. Doo-dah. A doo-dah. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment that we made last week. Yes. What would you like? The trash? Okay. Thank you for asking. Let me move this. Okay. And now you can have the trash can that you can fill. Okay? Alright, y'all are in my way. Whatever. Okay, money, money, money. Yes, that is 11. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. Okay, I'll fix it. Thank you. There you go. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Yeah, he's the old gardener. He's the one who got himself fired. Okay. So, again, confirmation of what we already kind of found out. Okay, so, yay, money. Coupon book is pointless for us. Key card for the silver key, I kind of think might be worth it now. Hey. You ain't getting my upgrade. Actually, I'm curious. What? Hall pass. Yeah, hell no. So, we are left with a blue room that a prism key won't work from. But we have a regular key for the prism key. We have a regular key for the drawing room. I'm going to risk the key card. It may give us many doors to the drawing room. And we have a free redraw and some dice in case it like gives us a set of red rooms or something. which honestly might not be unless it's the archive. And then let's try to go. I, if the last one's locked, I'll use the regular key. Ideally, we are hoping for, ideally, we're hoping for a break room to end the day on so we get our security card for the next day. Now, I kind of think we should start from the foundation because we still have some meandering to do. So I'm gonna, worst case, you won't get break today. You're likely to get tomorrow. Oh, absolutely. Lower security level. So we're not as likely to get that. You're that. But hang on. Are we gonna go through the office? We'll be going through the office, so we can do it there. No, we can't because I logged into the lab from there. Okay, we have to do it down here. All right, this is quick. Security. To the Nook, follow around. Right, it's for offline terminals, but I went to the lab offline terminal in the office, so I know I can't log into security from. Hi, thank you. Come again. Golden snacks and shinies, oh my. Oh, I can always, it's drafted. Oh, it's an online terminal. That's what you're saying. Oh. Cloister! You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room. Cloister of Rinna. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. Cloister of Dowja. Gain 2 stars for each room with an animal you draft from this with an animal? Like my hound? You didn't get any of these cloister options. Interesting. Whoa. Of Draxus. Gain 4 die for each dead end room that you will draft from this cloister. Whoa! So you're gonna have come in here in one of them. So potentially you have up to 12 die. Oh, the hamster counts! Oh, interesting. So, potential die. The aquarium then. Would the aquarium count because of the fish, even though they're not technically animals? Thank you. Go ahead and sit down, please. It's almost dinner time. You have another book. Look at your desk. Look at what you've got. Look at me. No breaking. Look at it. Read it. Color it. So I'm thinking, do the stuffed animals count? Ooh. They do count as animals. So the aquariums are Hamtaro and our doggos. If you got the dove plays, that would count. Rumpus counts because of the wall-mounted fish. Really? Okay. This is actually nursery stuffed animals count. Oh, hell no. Holy cats. So these are actually three really interesting rooms. So raise our luck for each green room. Okay. Gaining stars, always great. There are quite a few different animals since stuffies count. The Draxus makes this green room a red room, which means it won't be free when we get the terrace or whatever it is. But it's a way to get dead end rooms. The attic is a dead end room. They're not all necessarily bad. There are a lot of crappy dead end rooms. So this is assuming, even if you assume one or two of the doors are blocked, when you come in, that's nothing. You're pretty much guaranteed at least 4 die. 4 to 12 dice. Boom. And you can get rid of some dead ends. Extra stars, incredible. Extra luck. I mean, luck always seems like a good thing, and I like green rooms. This is really, really interesting. It is only red. Yeah, it turns to all red. Are all those stained glass? Yes. That's Rena or Rhina. These are all the stained glass that we have seen. Yes. And well, we've seen Draxus. I don't think we've seen that stained glass. That we've seen them. So honestly, these are all... Yeah, Cam, they are all kind of tough choices. So Draxus is guaranteed die, and it's not bad to just do, but dead ends mean you're done. You're not going to proceed. The stars are great, but you got to be able to roll an animal room, which is possible or not possible. The luck is nice. I'm genuinely tossing up. You will draw dead ends. Oh, exactly. Because you're going to get dead ends. You're not going to proceed from here. Oh. Having the die is very powerful. But it does mean you have to be very careful when you draw it, because you very much possibly could just guarantee you're out. Well, this isn't necessary. Yeah, guarantee you get dead end for the final room. And luck is always good. Stars are good. They can all be powerful. Yeah, Rhina can be very powerful. Yeah, I mean, luck. Oh, I don't imagine whatever luck is permanent, and I think luck is kind of a behind the scenes whatever. I'm not seeing a luck stat somewhere. No, I'm actually tempted. I'm very tempted by the Red Wolf fan. I don't know how luck actually works. I feel like it's just like a behind the scene thing. So luck just feels like, hey, this is always going to be a good thing. And I like me some green rooms. Stars, Very nice. Apparently, there are more rooms with. It's a hidden stat. It directly impacts the max number of items found in rooms. Some rooms can get bonus items, dig spots, etc. Stars, fantastic. Get keys, get bonus. There's a ton of beautiful things with stars. And having dead end set, uh, not necessarily the worst trade off as long as you go into it knowing these are all going to be cut off. Wow. These are all really, really. It smells so good in here right now. I'm not going to lie. I am getting hungry because it smells good. I suggested Pops make his potato wedges, which are Parmesan potato wedges that he makes, and they are actually really good. This is a lot more up to chance. Do you get the nursery? Do you already have the nursery? Do you get the aquarium? Do you want the aquarium that counts for all rooms? So this is way up to chance. I like green rooms. I like going for green rooms. Adding luck seems like a nice thing. 4 to 8 rolls on a run average between where you place it and where you need the... Right. That's what I said. Worst case scenario, you're going to get 4. You're going to get 4 re-rolls. Doesn't it smell good? Is it ready, Dad?
Yes, it is ready.
Oh, good. She's ready. I'm smelling it for the last half hour going, ah. I suggested his wedges.
Okay. What do you have?
-7 luck.
What's that?
Ah.
Is that a new magazine? What?
I am struggle busing so hard
You are?
with this choice. This is an upgrade
Oh.
room. This is the hardest upgrade room choice. Oh.
I thought you were struggle busting,
I'm-
as you put it, since you didn't finish the statement.
I was talking to this dude. I am. When I get up and down, it's like,
Well, let's get you up to get her.
Yeah, we're gonna get some food.
stuff.
Okay, so I have a chance to. I have to make this decision before we can proceed. I know I've got to paint it and spray it so she can have it.
Yeah.
So, I have a chance to get luck. I have a chance to get stars.
Doggy.
I have a chance to get. Oh.
Yeah, you got your book.
It doesn't read like it's permanent. It doesn't read like it's permanent. I had to make this decision.
Make the decision, make it back.
Okay, I'm gonna say no to the star room. It's between the. I don't think the luck is permanent. I think
in
it's
the
just here. It's for that run. Each run starts with 10 luck. I don't think the luck isn't permanent. It's for that run. No, we're not doing the one in the middle. This one turns it from a green room to a red room, but it guarantees a dead end. Sometimes getting the dead ends out of the way are good.
And do the last one.
So it comes down to luck or make it a red room. It's still going to cost the 3 gems, right?
I'll go put her food together.
I'm really... Oh, I'm so torn. They're all 3 good. I kind of like the idea of being able to put this cloister somewhere and just like guarantee some things. Red cloister is free. Ah! Ah! It's done. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, the instant feeling of you. What have you done? Okay, but my thinking is we now have a guarantee. We've got guaranteed cash flow. We have. Okay, that hurts so much. I had to get dinner and I had to get her dinner. Oh my god, that hurts so much. Hey, baby. We're getting it. Honey?
Yummy. Like that?
Yeah. I have more limitations than the normal limitations this week on my food and my medicines.
I'm glad you like
I can have everything here. Broccoli, chicken, potatoes, and I am enjoying a nice hearty meal. So, full house run! Full house run! Greenhouse isn't tagged as a dead end. I don't think it would be. Because, well, it's only if you've broken into it, though. Right, it'll force dead ends off of them. I can see the Chamber of Mirrors looking like a dead end. That's interesting. I can see the Secret Passage looking like a dead end. I think it will be fun to see. The main reason that I went ahead and just did it as difficult as it was, one, because I couldn't just waffle forever. But also, I think it's important. Yeah, like you can't just tailor everything to like a sweet run. Like, you know what I mean? You have to have a little bit of a mix up in things. The stars felt is a good thing, but it felt a bit random. And I have had ways to improve the stars with experiments, etc. So the stars is kind of are you going to get it? Are you not going to get it? A lot of times a 4-room door room ends up being blocked off halfway anyway. The luck one was really tempting, but I actually feel like we've done pretty good with our decisions and such. I think it could be a fun element to work in, right? It could be a fun element to work in for the content, I guess. But I think it's a good element to mix in. I think it could be interesting. I think it's an interesting choice. It's a different choice than what I tend to go good, sometimes chaotic good, but good. Food. Okay, now I bartered away my security card. So we'd like to also change that to low to have less of a chance of it. We only have 2 rooms left. We are once again going to get a full house. So we have the silver key, which I'd like to use in the drawing room, and then save the regular key for the last room. I am genuinely hoping that we get to end with a break room. But, you know. Chaotic good. More neutral good. Yeah, I can see that. All right. Entrance hall. All right, we're going all the way over to the room. Yeah, we need to go all the way over to the bedroom and up. Unless we go outside. Unless we go outside. Meh. we're just running it. We're just running it. Run it. Okay. Boudoir, boiler room, kitchen foundation. Boudoir, boiler room, kitchen foundation. Okay. To the corridor. The gym isn't costing us anything. We have to get to the thank you. Good job. I have to get to the passageway. Gymnasium, dark room, office, passageway. Okay, you just had a lot. We're gonna wait. I will get you more water in a little bit. Sit down, please. Mommy? Yeah, you just drank a lot. Passage. All right. Morning room, courtyard, patio. Good night. Drawing room. Right? Super snake? Super snake? It's very, very snaky. This is true. There it is. Okay. What we're hoping for is not a dead end. Although technically, like, a vault is a dead end. Ah, screw it. Let's go in. No, it won't allow the break room. Oh, dude. It's so dry. Oh. Wow. Locksmith. I don't think there's really any particular. I know, it used to be verdant. I don't think there's any particular reason to redraw. You know, it's got to be a dead end. I want to see the laundry room. This is our last room. We've seen a couple of new. The shadow of death rolls over you. Oh, dude. But there it is. Ping. We got our four. Wow, I just got Dad's text that said supper. Little late there, buddy. I know he did it on purpose. He's just being silly. Make a winky face. Okay. I assume we put money in? Okay. Money in? Ooh, that one. Okay. I know. Hi. Show me the powerful ways of money laundering. all of my gems for all of my money. All of my keys with all of my gems. Fluff and fold. All of my keys with all of my gold. Wow. Swap keys to gold. Swap keys to gem. Swap gems to gold. So technically we could swap gems to gold. Nope. We could swap gems to keys and then keys to gold. Or whatever it is you need at the time. You get 60 keys and 1 coin. Wow. Right, multiple washes depending on what you want. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So it's cool to see how this actually goes. Okay. This has been an incredible day. We've exploded. We've made a scary option, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Very interesting. We don't have the break room, so there's no reason to stop any particular place. It was possible that we get the vault, which is one of the things I was thinking for a dead end. My allowance is now 33. Call it a day. Oh! How far away is the chapel? Steps. I'm calling it a day. You know what? I'm going to call it a day. But yeah, that... I really should remember that. Call it! Hey, hey! It is not nap time. No, no, no. Get up. Get up. Come on. There's a box over there by my chair. Get yourself a box. Two new rooms. Very cool. Good night, Wolfan. We are continuing. May have to pause a bit with this one, but you know, we're gonna go for it.